Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to make a Kydex sheath for your knives. So here I have a black one. I will be using black Kydex, and the first thing that you will want to do is grab some tape, doesn't matter what kind of tape, and cover up your blade. Basically, you're going to build up a layer on each side, so that way when you press your Kydex against the blade, it's not so tight. Therefore, when it's completed, you would scratch it. This way, it gives it a few millimeters and prevents scratching. So I like to start 2 layers. You can go actually 3, but it's up to you. Experiment with it. See how you make out. I go ahead and I cut the excess. And that's that. So now I'm ready to form and heat up this Kydex and get it going. But before that, as you can see, the sheet is pretty large, right? So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use this bottom part where it's all messed up, and I'm gonna measure out what I need. In this case, I'm gonna make a taco version. A taco version, to me, I call it a taco version, is a fold over, okay? So it's gonna be folded, say this side, it's gonna fold over this side, and then you'll have a crease in the middle, versus a sandwich. Now, sandwich is basically this here, okay? As you can see, there's no fold over. It's just 2 sheets formed and then pressed. So let me go ahead and mark this. I'm looking for a pencil. I can't find one. All right, finally found a pencil. What I do is I give a little extra here because the eyelets will be going in. So that's about middle. I go over. So in this case, I'm just going to give it a little extra. I'm going to go like this. And then the height. I basically, okay, so say you have an eyelet there. Just give it a little extra, right about there. And, oh, there we go. That's what I want. That little suction for that little knife. Now, I'm gonna go cut this real quick. So, let's do it. All right, so I have here the bandsaw. Always be safe. Put your guard down. Tighten it up. And you're ready to cut. Here's our piece we're going to be using. Alright, for this you will need a press. In this case I made this. I think I made this in 2012. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. So this one here I made in 2012. Also going to need a little clamp. I like using these here because they're quick and quick release as well. And of course a heat gun. So what I'm doing, let me see if I can see in the camera here. Usually, let me see, I do this sideways because I like that, standing up like that. Yeah, perfect. And I get my knife ready, put it to the side here. And where's my sheet? So I like to take the sheet, place it up here, and I'm going to go ahead and start heating it up. quickly do this. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, but I'm going to put it like that. I don't even know if you can see it. I just put the camera like that. This don't seem too good. I don't know if I like that. Oh well. You know what? I'm going to take a chance with it and run with it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it here. In this case, I already messed this up. But it don't matter. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Maybe we can get a little mistake going, and then I can show you another way of doing this. But anyways, I'm going to tighten it, but don't tighten too hard. You know, I'm just going to leave it there, let it cool off. All right, I'm ready to take this out of the press and see how it made out. And I don't like it. As you can see, it's all messed up, not even, etc. And it's not even the way I like it. But it's a good thing. In a way, I did that on purpose because I want to show you how easy it is to reform this and do it over again. So shout out to that, right? I'm going to put the knife back down and I'm going to start heating this up. Doing this all over again. Let me put you up here so you can see what I'm doing. Don't mind the mess in the background. Got a lot going on here. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this without you guys kind of seeing. Actually, oh, getting burnt. It's always hard to film and do this at the same time, guys, so bear with me. Okay, I think I got it right. Again, not too tight, don't overdo it. Let it cool off and then we'll check it out real quick when it's done. All right, we're gonna check it out. That's looking a lot better. I like that. And I do like where she sits. Right now it's hot. What I'm gonna do is dunk it into water and cool off. I'll be right back. All right. So I just dunked it into the water. Just shocked it real quick. I don't like putting these in because you can actually ruin it because right now everything is formed. See, I'm going to open it and then put it in just to see where we at. Okay, little wobble there, it's nothing. And it's going to be all gone at the end. Okay, I like that and I'm going to start working on it. I'm going to be careful not to grind off too much down here. And you can check that out right now. Let me get this light going over here. All right, so now I'm going to shape her and see how I'm going to do this. I'm thinking, let me go get a pencil. All right, ready to grind this thing. So first things first is I like to draw basically where I want to grind. Go close enough to it. It's going to go like this. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of all that. I'm just going to go in a bandsaw real quick and take that out. All right, as you can see, all I did was cut this real quick on the bandsaw. Makes my job easier so I don't have to grind off so much material. Okay, ready to go. All right, I have my shape cut out. It's going to clean the inside, like so. Now, I've got to be careful. These little edges here are sharp, and they will ruin the handle if you don't smooth them out. I like going in there with some sandpaper. Getting rid of that. I always leave the tape in towards the end See now, see how I have a problem here? I have to grind off this little section here. So I'm gonna open it up and look at how I'm looking. See here, like that. And then make a decision on how I'm gonna do that. I don't wanna go too far in. Then I will ruin the whole thing. So I gotta be really careful. So from experience, it's telling me that I've got to just take it light. That's good enough for me. I think I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna take this out of here and get some trucks outside. Alright, let's see where we are here. Yeah, I got it. See that? Now it can just go in without a problem. See? There we go. See that? Beautiful. And now is the fun part. Well, first of all, as you can see back here, everybody does their own thing. You know, they'll heat it up and they'll create a little thumb ramp. I like doing it a different way, but I'm just going to show this little mark that I'm making, and you can use your imagination. It's kind of a secret. This is my own type of thing. I've been doing this since 2012, and I call it the DMKusa thumb ramp. So anyways, just marking it here, and you'll see that towards the end, some things you just got to keep a secret, right? But if you want to get this curled up, just heat it up like that, both ways. As it's soft, push your thumb up, and then she'll just curl up and creating a thumb release thumb ramp. Okay, makes sense? All I'm going to do now in front of you here is I'm going to lay out where I think I should put eyelets, and I'm thinking here will look okay. All right, here's where we at. Now, I like using one of these nail files. Take off the edges, smooth them out. Down this way. Around the thumb ramp area. Also, inside. Like that. Okay. Then I like going like this down the line. Couple of times, and then down here, and that's pretty much it, right? I will work on that thumb ramp after this, but right now she is looking pretty decent, right? Let me go ahead and do that, and then we are going to be ready to blow her out and then get ready for eyelets. Simple. All right, here we go. As you can see, I have here a press. So you're going to need a press or some kind of tool, and then you can always hit it with a hammer, and then you will be able to crimp down your eyelets. That's how I started off in the beginning. I had that little tool with that die. It's basically a die, and that die is actually here. Let me get out of the shadow here. Let me see here. So you see this little thing here? All I did was I welded it, and then I epoxied it to this piece, and then the top piece where it crimps, I welded onto the shaft of the Harbor Freight press here. So with that being said, let's get right into it, right? I like doing my highlights in reverse because that tells the person that I did it. Everyone else does it face up. I like it the other way because it makes it, you know, carry it both ways. Did I say that right? Let me see if I can get this camera a little this way because I am right-handed. So I have here the first one. Just gonna set it here like that and go down, and hopefully not make it a mess out of it. Sometimes they do break or they crack, and that's a pain in the rear to get them out. but I do have a video of that here in this channel, so you can check that out if that ever happens to you. Okay, so next. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Please don't jinx it. I don't feel like taking out eyelets right now. It's 3. That one almost cracked. Okay, here's the trickiest one. Again, this is because it's kind of in an angle here because of this fold over, and this is raised up higher than this side is. So I'm gonna have to be careful. See, this side is gonna need less press than this side will. But you must be confident and do it and get it done, right? Here we go. And it's pressed. Now, later on I will press on this side a little more, but right now I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll get the knife. I should have had it here already. And we're gonna see if she fits. And there's no problem. At this point, at this stage, right, I do take off the tape. Make sure there's no debris. Also, I almost forgot, prior to the eyelets, I did go ahead and blow her out, put some alcohol in there, blew her off again, cleaned everything, all the debris as well. And here it is, the first real test after completion. Wow, that's nice and tight. Yeah, that's a good sheath. All right, there we have it. Nice and simple, how to make a sheath, how to make a Kydex sheath in this case. And hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck with your projects. As you can see, she's doing her job, looks good. Okay, and that's it. Again, thanks for coming in, checking out this quick project. On to the next project we go.